Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? So I feel like I'm in a short chair today. I didn't really fix the camera angle, I guess, because I'll be getting up to show you this in a little bit anyway, but to show you like a tall project anyway, but I feel like I'm like a little kid. Anyway, so today I have an update on the Ancient WiPs segment that I started. If you don't remember what I'm talking about or haven't seen it, I have a playlist of them actually, because there's like 3 or 4 videos I think already, where I opened up all of like, I have a ton of these bags right here that I've used for project bags for different projects. I still have some of them up here, like off in the corner over here where you can't see them. And I have some downstairs because I have been working on some. I know I showed you, does the back of the chair even show it's so short? No. I have it draped over the chair, but I showed you this because this was one of the finished Ancient WiPs that that was the first blanket that I ever started to crochet, and I finished it. Then I showed you, give you a sneak. I showed you these squares, these emoji squares that I had been making, right? That were part of a cal like 2 years ago. And I'd made 10 of them, but one of them was only like Filet Crochet of the year, which was, yeah, it was 2 years. 1 year, it said 20, did it say 2021? So it was a year ago. Almost 2 years ago in January, I suppose, but because I know the cal started at the beginning of each year. Neither here nor there. It's been a while, needless to say. So we went through them. We decided ones we were going to keep, ones we were going to frog. Maybe you guys gave me some ideas on like how I should change some stuff around if I was going to keep it. This being one of them. So what I ended up doing was I kept the 9 emoji squares. I got rid of the square with the year on it, partially because it was really hard to see the year anyway, and partially because it would have made an odd man out. There's 9 squares without it, so they made a 9 square blanket, a square blanket. So that's what I did, and I joined them. And the yarn that I used to join them, I will say, all of the squares have been made with different mandala cakes, mandala ombre cakes that I've had. Like the green and the purple, and I'm sure you who have seen the cakes before recognize the colorways most likely, because I didn't like color change or color control. I didn't change any colors on them. They're just however the cake rolled, that's how they were. And so I joined them in another mandala ombre. I keep wanting to say mandala roving. Another mandala ombre, which was is it called Cool? It's the black one. That's that different shades, like black, white, gray. And I don't like square blankets, and Damon's a tall guy, because my idea behind it was he always wanted like a stonewashed looking blanket, and these kind of look stonewashed. A little bit jeansy, except they're different colors, right? And I showed it to him and he loved it. But he's also a tall guy. So I had one extra cake in the colorway. Was this Serenity? Tranquility? I can't remember which one it is. But what I did was just did a granny stripe on the top of it, all the way across it. And I just used up the whole cake. And then for the bottom, I had the blue tone mandala ombre. And so I did granny stripes at the bottom also, all the way across it. This part is probably what you've seen most of the way through, like when I've been crocheting at the beginning of my Vlogtober videos. It was probably this part. And then I went around the whole thing I did like a double crochet around everything. And then just like little window stitch here with, I did a chain 1, skip 1, and then 2 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 2 double crochet all the way around, and then finished it up with just another double crochet, just to put a little bit of a border around it. Like he's not looking for anything too fancy, I'm sure, and I was trying to just use up all the black that I could and just get it done. So I am going to, that bench thing of David's is still in here, but I'm going to stand back as far as I can and show it to you. It turned into quite a sizable blanket, if I do say so myself. All right, let's see here. This is the top. I'm going to get to see my jammies again. They're like the same jammies as the last time too. I swear I've washed them, but they're the same. Yeah, so here's the top of it. And I know you can probably, I don't know, sometimes on camera you can see the emojis better than in real life and vice versa. So I'm not sure whether you can see them or not. I'll try to actually add a picture at the end of this that I took so you can fully see how big everything is and see the emojis, because you can see them pretty well in that picture. But here's the final layer of it. And then there's the blue at the bottom. So I have 9 emojis for him. This blanket is so soft. I was teasing him because people at work kept wanting it, because I was working on joining the squares one night. I just took the whole bag with me to work. And they kept telling him, like, I'm going to steal your blanket. Heather's going to make that for me, not you. And he was like, no, why are people trying to take my blanket? And I just did the continuous join, by the way. So that's why you may notice that it looks very flat looking, because you know I'm such a fan of that. There's the front of it where there's just a little, like it's been whip stitched kind of. And then there's the back, completely flat. Again, my tutorial, I've noticed some comments on that video too, and I see you guys have been checking it out. So again, my tutorial will probably be linked down below, but I do have a tutorial for it. And I'm about to start doing a tutorial on like how I did the continuous join as you go, like hexes and squares. I have figured out, for those of you who feel like this adds just a little too much bulk sometimes to your project, to have basically 2 rows at double crochet. I've done it in a single crochet. So that's much thinner and is still flat. Yeah, and so in doing that, I only ended up with, I think I have 2 cakes left that I had intended on putting, see how short I am now? That I had intended in putting in there. One was the, this pink right here, the one that was the pink and orange one. And one is the one that's a little bit more like a pastel rainbow. I have one of each of those left. I have some scraps of the black left. I have almost nothing of the 2 cakes that I used for the grannies. Or for the granny stripes, I mean. And then I never put any of my cakes of happy in here. So I have, I think, 4 of those to do something else with. Maybe I will make a blanket, just not emojis. Because this is super, super, super soft. Like, I really, really, really do like this yarn, having worked with it. I was worried it might feel not like string, but this is almost got like, since it's like plied, it's almost like really round compared to other, I don't even know how to put that, but it is structurally, it feels like it's a little bit different. And I was afraid I wouldn't like it, but oh my gosh, this ends up so soft. It's wonderful. Yeah, so it's just, I love it. Damon really loves it. He was wanting me to hurry up and get this video done so he can use it. And yeah, I'm about to go let him have this. As soon as he gets off of work, he can have it. But yeah, so check mark, another finished ancient whip. And I know a lot of you guys really liked the stained glass looking, the beautiful shells one. I have that downstairs because I have started working on that. Like I finished the square that was partially worked, and for some reason, if you remember, I had all of the like I basically used a small skein of the Eversoft on it. So like I still had each skein attached to it because I'd use it until I didn't think I could get another round out of it. And I unattached all of them, and I believe I even sewed in the ends because that would be very like me, right? And so that's the one I'm working on right now. It's pretty, I don't know, I feel like it seems like it goes fast, but it is still in the long run pretty slow going. So I tend to pick up something else in between. Plus I'm working on like my movie marquee and some Halloween stuff and all that good stuff. So I pick up some other stuff in between. I don't just like steady work through it. I did try to power my way through this blanket for Damon's bed because I just wanted to get another WIP like done and out of the way and reclaim that bag, I guess, or put it away. Because that's what I did. I ended up just basically folding it up and putting it away in my bag of bags. So I could just have not another bag laying around, which is good. But yeah, I will pretty soon have another update on a different of the ancient WIPs, and that's really all I have as far as to show for this video. But I know some of you guys said you had some ancient WIPs to work on, so have you been working on those? Have you decided to get those out of the way, out of your life, reclaim the project bags, whatever it is that's motivating you? Let me know what you're working on down below. Yeah, I guess I will cut this short, and I will talk to you guys in my Vlogtober video, actually, in just a little bit. All right, I love you guys. Bye.